So how was your weekend?
Weekend was good, really good. I can't ask for anything better than what we did. We was quick in both practice sessions. We won both motos. I had a battle in the second moto. I had a battle in the first moto. I had to battle that mentally. You know, just being out front. It's been a while since I've been there, so the team was fantastic. It was a great way to kick it off. I'm looking forward to Texas. I'm looking forward to getting out of here and getting some East Coast dirt. But they did a great job here. The track was so rough. So it was better than what we had at Unadilla, and so it was good.
All right, how was your weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. You know, got off to a good start in the second moto, but the first moto was a little rougher. We started about 10th and had to work our way up, but got ourselves in the third, which was nice, and then second moto got a good start. Got in the lead there for a little bit, but James got by, and we played cat and mouse there. Ran right behind him pretty much the whole race, and then he got away a little bit there at the end. And but all in all, in the day, I think it was a good start to the outdoor series. Good start for the team, Red Bull KTM, brand new 450 and everything. So it's just good to keep carrying the momentum forward, and I'm looking forward to the racing and the challenges that lie ahead for sure.
The weekend was great. You know, I couldn't ask for anything better. To go 1-1 the first round is definitely is cool, but now you gotta keep the ball rolling. So definitely just gonna focus on being smart and being smooth at Texas, and try not to let anybody get that red plate. But you know, that's gonna be a difficult task when you're racing a guy that has a world championship and a guy that has 2 Supercross #1 plates. So just gonna do the best we can.
Cool.
So how was your weekend?
I think overall it was a good weekend for me. You know, the past 2 years I've struggled outdoors, and you know, came home with the second place, so that's good. And it was good. I had 2 really good hole shots, and rode really hard. You know, as hard as I could, and had a little arm pump today, just probably nerves. And like I told Larocco, I was like, man, I haven't went that fast in a while. So it was good though. You know, we did 2 weeks of good testing, got the bike good, and I think we're gonna be good this year.
Dude, check out that trophy. That thing's sick.
Yeah, man.
What do you do with that though?
Alright, put some M&Ms in it or something, you know? Bring it home.
So how was your weekend?
The weekend was pretty good. You know, you have to adjust to the track really quick, only 2 15-minute practices. I think I've done that pretty good. Coming into the first moto, I had a good start in second and passed Barsha there. Basically, I've been leading till the end and got past them about 3 corners before the end, so I was really bummed on that. But anyway, you know, didn't crash, so I was happy on that. And then second moto, I had another good start, had a little tip over down the hill. Not what I wanted, but I came back on 3rd place, which is good to finally finish overall 3rd. I'm happy on that. So I don't know, you know, it was still hot today for me for sure. So it was not an easy race.
I had a little bit of a rough weekend. Got some really bad starts. Just kind of muscled my way through. Passed a lot of people last 10 minutes of the moto, both motos. First moto, mid 20s, passed my way up to I believe it was 12th. Second moto, just kind of stayed strong again, put the Rockstar Yamaha up into a 12th or 13th. I was just on my way right now to go figure out what I got overall, but all in all, it was a good day. Never really done that well here in Sacramento, so you know, put together 2 decent motos and just build on this. You know, I feel like I can be that 5th to 10th range, and just put it together these next couple weeks and figure out what we've learned here and work on it.
Good and bad. Rode really well. I just went down both motos. First moto dropped back to 33rd, came back to 11th. Had to ride pretty hard. Made it hard on myself. And then second moto, me and JG were like kind of side by side, and I don't know, he kind of like straightened up last minute, so I jumped off the track as I came back on. Got T-bumped by somebody, went down again, kind of flew off the track. So I was pretty bummed at that point, but picked up my bike and then moved forward. You know, I was riding really good, caught back up to Chisholm and Grant, and then I was spent by then. I used all my energy from crashing all day and riding from the back to the front. So I think I got 9th or 10th overall. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I know I got the speed and all the things to move forward. So I just got to stay off the ground.
All right, so how was your weekend?
Less than stellar. Just kind of first practice couldn't really get going. I felt like I was going fast, and I ended up 25th or 21st or something. And second practice was slower, so bad gate pick and bad start at first, and went down on the start, and got up last, and I don't know, man. I just had got a few things to work on, so go back this week and work on it.
So how was your weekend?
It was alright. I qualified 19th, which wasn't very good at all. And then in the first moto, I got 20th. Kind of not very good at all again, but you know, it's the first moto of the year. We got a lot of motos, long season. So then the second moto, I was running about 20 something again. I got a really bad start. I was like 35th, and then I tweaked my knee, and then I just kind of was riding around. And then I pulled off at the end just because it was kind of pointless for me to keep riding. So just headed into Freestone and got a few little things to work out on the bike, some suspension, and a few little things here and there I want to change. So looking forward to Freestone.
How was your weekend?
It's pretty good for the first one. I was pretty happy. Qualified. I didn't qualify that good, but I think I qualified like 14th. And then the first moto I got not a good start. Didn't get a good start both motos actually, but worked my way up to 10th the first moto, so that was pretty good. I passed a lot of fast guys, so I was happy with that and happy to get in the top 10. And then second moto, another bad start, came through the pack, and by the end I was definitely feeling it. It's rough out there and it's hot too, but managed to get an 11th, so 10-11, I don't know where that puts me. Hopefully it throws me somewhere in the top 10, that'd be cool. But for the first weekend, I'm happy. I mean, I beat a lot of good guys, so I'm happy, ready to start the season now.
It was not bad for the first weekend. I really haven't had too much time on the new bike, the Suzuki 450. It's really good, but I've only had like 3 days on it before the race, so not really in shape and not really ready to go, but I figured I'd come out here and get some points, and I did that. You know, I got I think a 15 and a 17 or something like that, so not bad, but you know, definitely something to build off of.
Alright man, so your first pro race, how was your weekend?
My first pro race started off well. I was passing for 5th, and unfortunately I crashed, took a lap to get back going. Got going again, crashed down the hill, DNF my first moto, came back for a 7th overall my second moto, so not a bad way to start off the pro career.
Did you have a lot of fun out there? Was it like a learning experience or what?
It was a great learning experience, you know, learning curves. It's coming up from the amateur ranks, not being able to race last year with the shoulder injury, and just coming through and racing. It's a good experience.
Okay, how was your weekend?
Oh, well, it was it was all right. I kind of had a little bit of a rough start, and just a little crappy first moto. I just wasn't really feeling it, and then we made some adjustments. Second moto was going amazing, felt way better, and then I made a little mistake and crashed, got back up, was in third, and then caught the 2 leaders again, and made the pass for second, but just couldn't get the pass for first to really stick. It was a little bit hard to pass, but I mean, won the overall, can't complain. Got the points lead, got the red plate, so that's all that really matters right now. I'm pretty pumped about that, and you know, just looking forward to next weekend, making it better, and getting a little bit of 1-1 probably.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was, I mean, we started off a little rough. Had some bike problems. First practice, I wasn't even able to make a lap, and you know, I had to go out there in second practice and try and learn the track as much as I could. Obviously the first practice was way faster, so it put me 23rd I think for the gate pick, and didn't get a good start. I just couldn't find my flow out there, and I ended up 14th second moto. Obviously got a gate pick 14, got a good start, and I was able to charge through the pack up to the front, and was able to run solid 4th. So I'm pretty pumped. I don't know what that gave me overall, but it's a good way to start the season, and obviously, you know, we are going to Texas next round and hot, and I love it. So hopefully, you know, it'll be a good weekend there.
Started off good. Didn't end so well, but you know, it could have been a lot worse. I went down the second moto, the second lap, and ended up popping my elbow out for just a second, and it popped back in. But I had to race the whole 35 minutes like that, or 30 minutes like that, because I already done 2 laps. So I had to grunt through it, but you know, came out 7th overall, so it's not too bad. So hopefully next week I can pick up some points and get back up there.
All right, so how was your weekend?
Could have been worse, honestly. I didn't know if I was going to qualify after practice, so got in out of the consi, which is kind of pathetic, but whatever. In the motos, rode as hard as I could, but it's been 3 years since I rode a national, and definitely felt like that. So yeah, I mean, you know, I got better as the day went on, and I just need to kind of build on the stuff I learned today. And I don't know, not happy, but could have been worse. And got 2 30-minute motos in and learned a lot about the bike. So we'll see. It's gonna get better, I think.
Lucky I'm not lying. I'd come up there and just whack that thing.
How was the weekend?
It was all right. It wasn't like spectacular. It started off, I qualified 12th out of practice, and first moto I got a decent start and was looking to be pretty good, and first lap lost the front end and off camber and had to wait for everybody to go around me to pick my bike up. Got the bike going, charged, and about like 20 minutes into the race I look and I'm still not even scoring points. I'm like, man, these guys are pretty stacked field this year. And then, you know, I kept my pace up, actually got faster at the end, and I ended up clicking off and getting up to 17th, which isn't bad coming from last. So, you know, I knew that I rode good the first moto, but I also spent a lot of energy. Second moto went out, got a really good start. I think I faded from 6th to 12th, which, you know, I think if I wouldn't have spent so much energy that first moto, it would have been a little bit better, but, you know, I think I got 13th overall today, and considering everything that happened, I'm pretty stoked on it.
All right, Manny, how was your weekend?
It's really good. I felt the track here at Hangtown today was extremely rough, brutal. Moto 2 was gnarly. It's hard to find some smooth lines, but happy with it. We ended up 4-5. Was in the contention for 3rd overall. It was still tied on points, but ended up 5th today. We've got a few things to work on, but overall first round of the Nationals, happy with it. Definitely going to build up and try and get a little stronger, just get some more riding done, and looking forward to the rest of the season now. You know, I really established something today, and it's good. Happy with it.
Morty, how was your weekend?
It was fun. Good to be back here at Hangtown. I don't think I've been here since like '94.
Oh, wow.
I was done racing here in '92, but I came here for a couple of years with Kawasaki, with Kwiatkowski and Larocco to help out. So, no, it's cool to be back at the outdoors, and you guys did a good job, top 10s. I think Josh was 9th and Kyle was 11th overall. So, but they rode strong, you know, for the first race, and it's been a couple of years since Josh has ridden. Even Kyle got hurt last year. So, get back into the groove. This track was really rough today. It was brutal. So, all in all, a good weekend.
So how was your weekend?
Hangtown 2012. Yeah, it was all right. It was fun. I kind of got my ass kicked a little bit this weekend, which is good because now I'm going to go back to the drawing board and put in a lot of motos and get a lot of seat time in. I've been staying out in Pennsylvania, and it's been not the greatest weather out there for riding and stuff like that. So I'm going to definitely put in some motos this week and come out swinging at Freestone. I know it seems like people that do good here don't normally do good the rest of the season, and then vice versa. So I don't know, I'm gonna hold truth to that and put it to the test as the remaining rounds and come out swinging, because I mean I had some good outdoor finishes last year, and no reason why I can't do that again. So it should be good.
Transworld fans, what's up? I want you to meet my buddy, good friend, Jesse Nelson. Get ready for this number because you guys will know this kid. Yes, take it away, bro.
Yeah, first pro race this weekend, and it definitely a big learning experience. Nothing like I've ever raced before, and you know, first moto came up to a good start, and Stewart just came right over on me, and I went straight to the outside and came out their second turn, probably like 25th or so, and then started catching up a little bit on the first lap, started making some passes quick, and I was like, I knew I had to do something to get up to the top 10, and then went down first lap, everybody went by me. Started catching back up, washed out again on the ground, got passed by another 5 people, and then caught them, passed them back again, crashed again. One guy got around me, and then just rode it into 13th, which I mean I wasn't too upset with that, and then you know, it's just my mistake, and then the second moto, coming into the first turn, it was just really tight, and I just backed off and cut underneath, and then everybody was just all bottlenecked on the right hand side and the left, and right in the middle was just Wilbur and Tomac, and I went straight into him and crashed and smacked my elbow pretty good, and then went from 38th all the way up to I don't even know where I finished, but you know, I really don't care. It's just the whole season is kind of a learning experience, and I just want to progressively get better and not go backwards. So that's the whole plan. And that second moto kind of laid into me pretty well. And I was like, whew. I was like, I need to make it through next week. I was like, I'm in a position staying here. I've been fighting all day for stuff, and I just kind of rode the last 3 laps just nice and easy. Just kind of settled. But overall, all right weekend. Not where I want to be, but it doesn't matter. I don't have to be up front. I'm just learning.
How was your weekend?
The weekend went better than last year. We'll go with there. Practice been good. Ended up 9th overall, so pretty pumped on that. And then first moto rode tight, not myself, and ended up 15th. And then second moto a little bit better, ended up 12th. So I don't know what the overall is, but you know, good first round, get it out of the way, going away healthy, ready for Freestone. Got some stuff to work on this week, but can't thank the whole Troy Designs because the Honda team enough, and ready to go next week. Let's go.
So how was your weekend?
Hangtown week was pretty good, the best I've done in a long time. I felt like I got some momentum going into this outdoor series, and you know, the next 2 tracks coming up, Texas and Colorado, are my favorites. So today was tough, it was rough and edgy and everything else that Hangtown typically is, but felt like my bike worked good and my magic for the whole shots was back, so happy.
Good and bad. Kind of started my life, but I'm not really worried about it anymore. I don't let it bother me, but I got awesome starts. Ran top 5 for a while on both motos. I crashed the second moto, got a little tired the first moto and ended up 8th, but I'm stoked. Bike's sick. Worked on my starts, you know, before we got here, and I got 2 awesome starts, so I just want to keep that rolling and just, you know, have fun.
All right, so how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. I got this like team Honda Muscle Milk, so I'm so appreciative to have this team, and I'm confident too. Yes. So yeah, today I got ride it, and then I got overall I got 5th. That's pretty good. I started, and yes, it's getting better.
The track was pretty rough too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is. Well, but I'm just getting used to it, and yeah, just have fun. I mean, you know, just getting good. So thank you for our team and support me, and yeah, thank you.
All right, Marvin, how was your weekend?
Weekend really tough for me. You know, the Monday after Las Vegas Supercross, I went to a surgery with Dr. Alexander to repair my metacarpal, and he put a plate, and that was the best way, I think, because I healed really quick, and I rode once this week in Milestone Wednesday, and then Thursday for the press day, and my hand was pretty good after one week and a half, so I was really impressed. But I knew racing will be tough for sure, because practicing it's always kind of easy, you know, and then during the race the track gets really rough. So I did a good lap times at the practice, and then a couple good starts too, and my bike was riding really good. I mean, the engine was so strong, and the team worked really good, so I had 2 good laps. First moto, finished 5th. It wasn't too bad, you know. If you told me last week I will finish on top 5, I'll say okay, that's fine. But so I was happy, but before the second moto I was tired. On the starting line I was really tired. My hands hurt too, because I didn't practice since Vegas, because I had surgery, so I didn't do any motos or stuff like that, and so I'm happy to be here, you know. I didn't expect anything, so you know, second moto was really tough, and I pulled back and finished really far back, so kind of bummer, but I get some points, so I try to be better next weekend, and then third weekend better and better and better, and the condition will come together for sure.
Let's hear all about it.
Rough. Oh, you want to hear about my rough day?
How was your weekend?
Well, my weekend started off as everyone telling me not to race because I dislocated my shoulder. Tuesday,
test riding my bike at Comp Edge, and it was pretty gnarly. But you know how dirt bikers are, we're hard-headed, and I raced. But I did get this sweet tape job.
Oh, that's custom.
Yeah, it's real cool. It goes all the way down my back. I might get it tattooed.
Oh, sweet.
But I crashed 5 times my first moto. So I figured that was God saying I shouldn't have raced. But again, I was like, you know, I'm gonna race the second moto, and I stayed up. So he was watching over me, and I can't thank him enough for that. But yeah, it was rough. I think I got like a whole 13th place this weekend. It's good. But freestone. But I do have an analogy. You know when you get like a wild horse and it's real nutty and bucks you off and stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like my iron pony really spites me, you know? So I'm making a bond with it right now. So by the time Texas comes, we're gonna be so bonded. Like, is that a word? Bonded? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, we'll let it slide. But we're gonna have a great bond, and it's just gonna be all uphill from here. So, cause you can't get worse.
Right.
So that's all I have today. But Texas, I'll see you there. Be there. Don't be a square.
Yes.
Where's the microphone?
This is it.
How was your weekend?
Are you ready?
Yeah, rolling.
Here we're at Sacramento, first round at outdoors, and my weekend, I didn't think it went that good. Practice is kind of a little shaken up right there, and then the race, first moto, I don't even know what was going on. I had super bad arm pump. Then second moto.
Don't you train?
Yeah, I trained. I had super arm pump. It was whatever.
Track's pretty rough. It is. I'll give them that. It's rough. But.
And then second moto, I clipped Wharton and one of the Rockstar people, and then got ran over. Some dude ran me over and jumped me about 20 feet. So, but I don't know, Tevin. How was your weekend?
Well, practice went okay. Went good for me. I mean, I was like, what, like 2 seconds off your pace? You know, I got something to improve there, and we'll get her next weekend.
That's the problem. He wants to beat me. You know, he won't beat anybody else but me. But I mean, you beat me. You know.
Well, because I used to beat him in amateurs like every single weekend, and then all of a sudden,
you get to the pros. Just what's different?
I'm not even gonna say. But anyways, no, first moto, do parade lap, get back on. They say start the bike for the moto. Battery was just dead. Nothing. Can't bump start it because I have a recluse, so I didn't even get to race. And I was pretty upset, I'm not even gonna lie. And then, you know, I was
choked.
No homo. And I was watching my buddy Malcolm. He choked. No homo. And so second moto, had a little bit of bike problems again with something with the clutch. And
it's funny. Hey, actually, you know what's really funny? This clown happens. Yeah, this clown happens to fall.
Maybe if you want
right next to me, 20 feet to the left.
But maybe if you want to fell in the first place, I want to fell next to you, or I want to fell at all.
I mean, I'm not.
So I don't want to run over my best friend.
Well, technically, the Rockstar caused that, and then I just happened to run on the back of it, and then I got jumped, and then somebody else fell, and then.
Anyways, this is my weekend story now. He had his chance. So anyways, I fell, yes. I got a decent start, fell right next to Malcolm, ended up like 37th off after the first lap. Caught all the way up to 21st, right behind Alex Martin over the finish line, and he was in 20th. So, I don't think I've ever said this in my 3 years of pros, but I really wish I had a couple more laps in that 35-minute moto. So,
I'm so training. So looking forward to training.
Dude, training is fun now that I can actually go and do a moto.
This dude says he was on the phone saying he was training. He was eating M&M's at the same time. Dude, I'm so ready to
Who's the one that got arm pump? Whose M&M's were they?
Who my M&M's?
I just had 2.
He opened the bag, okay?
No, they're already open.
I might have had 2, okay? But
He likes
you ate
candy.
the rest of the bag.
He likes candy.
There's nothing wrong with candy 2 days before the race. It's just 2.
It was the night before.
I didn't even eat it because you ate them all.
I had 2. The rest you threw at me.
I threw 3 at you. You ate the rest of the bag, okay?
This is what goes on in the hotel room.
That's why I don't like dealing with him, because.
But yeah, that's why he called me. Hey, come stay with me.
My chick was supposed to stay, but she didn't. So, which just happened, got pushed back to next week.
Whatever.
So Where's your girlfriend at?
There is no girlfriend.
No? What happened?
Ladies, hit me up, yo.